Hello, my deliciously twisted. Welcome back to Velvet Crypt for another Carnal Friday, where we celebrate the books that leave us blushing, gasping, and questioning our taste in fictional men. Today's obsession is My Masked Savior by Arden Hart and Selena Winters. And let me just say, if your favorite fictional man is the walking definition of, I can fix him, while he's actively committing felonies, congratulations! You found your next book boyfriend. Or therapist, Bill. Probably both. Yeah, I'm gonna go with both.
Welcome to the Velvet Crypt.
Our story begins with Morgan Cole, who suffers a frightening medical emergency during her office Christmas party. Enter Damien. You remember Damien, right? The friend of the last morally gray character from My Masked Stalker that I reviewed at the beginning of this channel. He's a combat medic turned EMT who quite literally saves her life. Now, most people would exchange numbers, maybe send a thank you card, maybe awkwardly wave if they ran into each other again. Damien does none of those things. Instead, he becomes completely obsessed. He convinces himself that Morgan needs protecting. So, naturally, he starts watching her, learning her routines, driving past her house, keeping tabs on anyone he thinks might become a threat. It's giving guardian angel with absolutely no understanding of personal boundaries. And honestly, I'm hooked. Let's discuss the giant, possessive elephant in the room. Damien is morally gray. Actually, scratch that. He's morally charcoal. By day, he's an EMT saving lives. By night, well, let's just say he has a very different definition of justice. He's protective to an unhealthy degree, possessive, completely obsessive, and somehow the author still managed to make him incredibly compelling. I mean, the cover art is not bad either. Let's just, point that out there. I kept catching myself thinking, sir, you desperately need therapy. Then immediately turning the page to see what he was going to do next.
The asylum.
I really enjoyed Morgan. After surviving a terrifying experience, she's trying to put her life back together while unknowingly becoming the center of Damien's entire world. She's kind, resilient, and refreshingly capable. I mean, who doesn't want to be like that, right? She isn't written as someone who exists solely to be rescued, which I love when it comes to female characters. Even when she doesn't realize someone is watching over her, she's still fighting her own battles. Girl power! Which made me root for her even more. Listen, the chemistry starts almost immediately. I mean, come on. My masked savior? It's gotta be hitting the ground running. That first rescue scene? Ooh. You can practically hear the obsession clicking into place. Damien calling Morgan princess. Ah, yes. The praise, the caretaking, the possessive energy. Hmm. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm good. If praise kink and protective alpha heroes are your thing, you're probably already adding this to your TBR. I had to take it off my list, sadly. I might reread it again. Or on your Kindle. No judgment here. This is a safe space. This book is less who is the masked man and more what terrifying thing is this masked man going to do next in the name of love? It's dark, intense, protective, suspenseful. There's this constant feeling that danger is lurking just around the corner, and Damien is always one step ahead, whether Morgan wants him to be or not. What I loved most was that Damien genuinely believes he's the hero of the story. In his mind, every questionable decision has a purpose. Every line he crosses because he's protecting Morgan. That warped logic makes him far more interesting than a villain who's simply evil for the sake of being evil. It's unsettling, but fascinating. Some things to keep in mind. This is absolutely a dark romance. It contains obsessive behavior, stalking, vigilante justice, possessive themes, and morally gray characters. Make sure to check the content warnings before diving in if those aren't your thing. If you prefer your romance to begin with healthy communication and mutual respect, this probably isn't your next read. If you like your heroes to say, "You're safe now," while standing in your backyard at 2 in the morning, welcome home. My rating, if I'm giving Mass Savior a good one, in my own opinion, I give it an 8 out of 10. The obsession? Mwah, delicious. The chemistry? Off the charts. Damien? Hot and unhinged. Exactly how many of us seem to like our fictional men. Have you read My Mass Savior? Did Damien completely steal the show? Were you yelling, "Call the police, Morgan," the entire time? Tell me in the comments. I generally want to know. If you enjoyed today's review, don't forget like, subscribe, and toll the bell to join me every Carnal Friday, where we dive headfirst into dark romance, morally gray men, and enough red flags to decorate an entire kingdom. Until next time, keep your fictional men dangerous, your safe words respected, and remember, the only stalker we should ever romanticize is the one waiting safely between the pages of a book. I'll see you next Friday, my deliciously twisted. Good night.